All right, so we're going to show you the Incredibox. What'd Seth call this? He called it Fort Jones.
Oh, did he call it that?
Yeah, he's like, I need a new name for your building. It's called Fort
Fort
Jones.
Jones.
He said it looks like a fort, you know, with all its windows and stuff on it.
Well, from here, the camera, it looks, I mean, long.
Like a train.
It looks like a train.
It is big. We put
Fort
these windows up.
Jones.
They're 3030 windows. We had a ton of them. We ordered, instead of putting plexiglass like we were thought about doing.
Oh, that's right.
We put them because the plexiglass will get old, it'll rot.
Oh.
You know, we had a big wind blowing and some of it was flapping up on it because it's already, the UV rays are already killing it. You know?
Oh, I see, okay.
So anyway, we wanted to kind of give you up to speed of our Incredibox. I always feel like when I'm doing these videos about what we do, it's almost like we're talking to our shareholders.
Yeah,
because
right.
you guys are investing with us. You want to see
true.
where we're going. You want to have trust in us. You want to say, hey, they're getting it. They're going. They're not sitting down, golfing and taking wild vacations.
Well, people that
here working.
That pretty much that is exactly it, because they have paid for their homes. They're waiting on their homes. Well, why not show everything
You
that we're
are
doing?
our shareholders, and
That's
we are working for you and want to show you what we're doing and how our progress is.
So really quick, tell the dimensions of this building, because it's massive.
Yeah, it's 60 feet wide and 260 foot long.
Wow.
And then we're going to walk through it, show you a little bit as it progresses. We'll show you next week and the week after that, because we got all inventory room. We got offices going to be built upstairs, and then of course the assembly line going to be moving in. Right now we're insulating it. Well, this ditch right here is for the water coming off of the building and coming down. Yeah.
Well, one of the things I just think it's kind of funny is Randy and I both think this. We both think it's turned into a small building. As big as it is,
it's already gotten smaller.
It's already gotten smaller. So.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe how when you put a few things in here, it just.
Oh my God! So this is a roll-up door.
Yeah, first roll-up door I've ever owned in my entire life.
That is cool.
First one ever. I've always wanted a roll-up door.
How hard was it to install?
Not too bad.
Really?
Not too bad. Joey and Matt put it together, and
that's nice.
Yep. It didn't. It's not a real fancy one where it's got all the square, hidden box for it, but it works great for us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So as you come in here, this is going to be inventory. We don't have the second. So these are our joists.
Oh my God! I don't know what to look at first. Let me go over here. Hold on.
So these are our joists. They're going to continue on over. And so all that room and all this room is for inventory.
Wow.
Yeah, because we're going to be pumping the houses out of here, and it's also going to have inventory going there and also going to Kentucky.
It is spray foamed. Holy cow, it looks so different from last week. It's cleaned up.
It's spray foamed. We're going to come back, spray foam underneath here. We'll put our screws. This is our flashing. Flashing is a really big deal. It's been because we built this on an existing slab. And so the whole slab's, the same level. And so when it rains, it just comes in everywhere. So we've had to do a lot of waterproofing for this building.
Right.
Roof, of course, is doing great. But
oh my God, 2 rooms for inventory. Okay.
And then we've also got 2 containers back here. They're going to be for overflow.
Yeah.
And our old inventory room, we're going to use it. We're going to put a garage door on it. We talked about this morning.
Okay.
And we got a lot of room in that for our bigger units. So this is going to be a lot of smaller components. And I bounce back and forth on an inventory, because an inventory is a lot of money that you buy up front. But because of the way the economy is, the way the world is right now, we're forced into buying bulk inventory at discounted prices, a little bit of discounted, but it's availability. So now we know we have it on hand if we need it. We're going to need it.
Because I remember whenever you said one of the things we never wanted, this was over at Inca too, don't want inventory. The world has changed.
It has. We have to have inventory now. It's like our models that we're selling right now, we're buying inventory. I'm buying LP siding. LP just called us and said, hey, heads up.
No.
20% hike.
Are you serious?
Everything across the board.
Oh my God.
LP siding just went up. 20%.
Just went up.
Yep. So I said 30 days, I'd hold my price, and that 30 days is dwindling, and we're going to have to adjust probably.
When is the 30 days up?
I'd have to look, but we have to adjust our pricing. Okay. We're actually doing calculations constantly to keep up with. Do you know a 2x4? This 2x4 right here.
Yeah.
One 2x4. 16 foot long.
How much?
$23.
And it used to be?
About $5, $6.
Wow.
This right here, when we bought them, $80. You know what they are now?
What?
$190.
Okay, so it seems like to me that the economy, it's squeezing the small business person out.
Squeezing them out is squeezing people out.
It is.
That want to buy something that can't.
It is.
Homes are going through the roof on the cost. I mean, think about 190. You could almost buy 3 of these for the price it is now.
Wow.
These trusses, they doubled in price.
Oh yeah, every bit of it.
The spray foam,
How much?
doubled in price.
Wow.
We used to pay about $1,200-1,500 for a two drums. $3,000 for 2 drums now.
Wow.
Is that something? And we have to insulate this because if we don't, it'll rain in here for the condensation. So now you can see we're spray foaming the roof.
Oh my God, that's great.
Where to here, it's going to probably be $30,000 spray foaming this thing. Just the ceiling, Amanda. And then, you know, we'd love to have a ceiling underneath here.
Yeah.
So metal right now is a little over $1 a square foot, about $1 a square foot. This is $15,000 just to put metal on the ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's going to be the office right there.
That's all office. So up there, they'll have another, you know, this will be a floor here. So
this whole thing's going to be an
it's going to come all the way out to here. So the office is all that up there. And we'll put in a staircase. This is going to have a cantilever floor system out here, like with a deck. And so you'll have steps that go up, and you have like a little deck sticking out here.
Wow.
And that'll be mostly glass that I just got, you know, discounted glass. And we can look out in the shop and see it all going.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Can you imagine all white ceilings in here and stuff?
That'll look great.
Yeah, I can't wait till we can afford to put the metal on the walls too.
Yeah.
You know, we can seal up the walls, insulate the walls. This whole place could actually be conditioned, air conditioned.
That is true.
You know, and heated and stuff, you know. So, but it just takes time. And I'm not in a big hurry to get all that. I'm ready to get in here and start.
Well,
you know?
And this is new too, where Jesse's at. Jesse does all the spray foam and everything. Tell about this this rig that we've got
over here. Wait, are you waiting on us?
Probably.
Jesse.
Watch Jesse. He's gonna Jesse. Oh my God. This is Jesse's new house.
Yeah. He's thinking about moving in.
Jesse's gonna move into it. It's got a door and everything.
He's got a roll-up door too.
Listen, I already got plans for a fold-down bed on the sidewalk.
Yeah, we moved him inside, so now he's portable. He's even got a mini split.
He's got a mini split.
Yep. So it's important to keep things warm, cool. He's got his compressor. He's got everything in here, and now we can pull him here, next door, wherever we go.
He's mobile.
He's mobile.
He's mobile. Let me show the side of it right here too. Look, I mean, he's got the door on it. It's been sided and everything.
Yep. We had some leftover materials. We put plywood on the inside. And
so is this an Incredibox-ish?
It's built like an Incredibox.
Yeah.
It's got an Incredibox trailer. Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Yep.
Love it.
All right.
We're holding Jesse up.
So in here, what we're going to do is, I haven't planned it completely out. We're going to have some meetings and kind of collaborate ideas and how we want to do it. But over there, we built homes on each side. Here, I want to build homes down the middle.
Yeah.
We're actually thinking about doing that because we're not going to have as many homes in that building at one time. If we build them down the middle, it's going to give us a lot of room on each side to pile a bunch of materials that we need. Like when we build these panels, we're going to have the jigs patterns built up against the wall, right? And so we can put panels. So if we come down here, the Incredibox will have a right side and a left side. It'll have another part with the middle. So if we come up here, we can go right side end wall, left side end wall, put together on it. Come down here, put the roof on it. It's already got metal on it. Come down here, put the kitchen together. Put the bathroom out the door. So we're doing all that we got. Starting here will be the floor system that we'll have. And
so you'll have, do you already have set out stations?
Not yet.
Not yet.
What we're doing is, so we're wiring this. Every 25 feet has got a 50-30 amp drop.
Yeah.
Just so in the future, we don't know really how we're going to make all this work.
Right.
So at least we've got room to do what we want electrically. So we got all our conduit up in here in the trusses.
Yeah.
And so we did a bunch of drops. That's what John and I did on that cold Sunday or Saturday. And we put all that in there. Now we're going to start running our lights, our cameras, and our audio system in here, because I want to be able to talk to these guys. I want to be able to watch them, because not watch them in a
so they can
way.
learn and communicate.
I want to do a time lapse. And I want to keep track of what we do, and we can film all this. I think it's extraordinary to be able to film everything. So I like a row of cameras here and over there, because each section can be filmed, and we can use it on YouTube to show how these things are built.
Wow.
Never been able to do that before, you know. So, and then I'm hoping we got enough room in here, you know, to do what I want to do.
I mean, I just never would have thought when I first seen it, it was so huge. And then I remember I told Randy, I said, you've already outgrown what you haven't built. That's before, it was like just thinking about what needs to go on in here and over there and at the Amish and everything. It's bigger than what we even thought, because you just react, you just work. That's all we do.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I want to build, hopefully one day, build that walkway there and here, so people can come and visit and watch these things being built. And then if we do it, my idea is if we do a run of Incrediboxes, right? Then we may do a run of another type of home in here. If we wanted, let's say we had 30.
Sure.
We could do a run of those 30 out the door. We can change up.
So, kind of like, because I've worked in factories before, and they would do that. What they would do is they get an order. And you get in, you know, like I worked at a foam company and all that stuff. You get an order of so many kinds of couch cushions, or so many types of, you know, parts for a car, you know, things like that. And you run that run. You do 100 of them, or you do 75 of them, or whatever it is. So, you could, and I was going to ask this the other day when we were at the Hobbit place. So, would you have a model Hobbit house? Is that something we might offer in the future?
I'm open to anything.
Yeah.
I love the Hobbits. They went really well. You know, doing that, there was some, I always call it organic stuff, because they were using the trees.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we can just get the materials.
Just get the materials.
That might even be an option, because we don't use wood, we're using trees.
Yeah, that's true.
And so I love being different and taking on things nobody normally would do. Could you imagine us manufacturing Hobbit homes on a fast pace that nobody in the country is doing?
Oh, absolutely.
A themed home.
And what if you did a Hobbit house, let's just say, with no trees? And you did it just normal, but had the round door. They had the signature round door, but it's a modern Hobbit. I'm
open.
That would be good. The materials that have it here.
Things like that. You know, there's always a way of mechanizing things and make it happen. You know, so.
Wow. Yeah. So now, how will well, which we're not outside. I probably shouldn't even ask that question. How are trucks going to come in? How's materials getting in? Things like that.
I may put a garage door down at this other end, and we haven't really thought it through completely. I wanted to get this in here. Because I don't know how it's really going to lay out. Yeah. But when the materials come in, of course, they're going to come through, we call it a courtyard between the two buildings.
Yes.
They'll come in here to that door, and now we've got hand trucks.
I know.
They come in, we can roll it in. Seth is going to be like his own store. Yeah. So he'll be able to put everything in shelves and mark it with barcodes and everything and keep track of it. Yeah. The trailers are actually going to be framed in out. I'm already thinking about putting a roof over this area so they can frame the floor systems, come in here and we can wire and plumb them and get
How can you not want to think to use that, to access that? Because, you know, we need every inch of this place.
Yeah, it's just exciting to think all this could come together.
Well, and too, you know, it's coming up on, this is spring and summer. This is the time when outside to do stuff. That's gonna be really nice. But you cover that and put those in there. Yeah. I mean, you're out of the elements. So.
I know it.
If I'm not mistaken, aren't these the next 3 10 by 20s?
They are, yep. And they've already been stocked, as you can see, with the windows, cabinets, showers, the rough-in plumbing, wiring, everything's in place. We're ready to go. And hopefully we'll be pulling them into the shop Monday. Yeah. And getting ready to throw some panels on them. Luke has already done all the panels, the dormers, the roof systems, and everything. Yeah. And we're ready to crank it again and see if we can't beat our last time of 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Now, 4 weeks.
That's not long.
Is 16 working days.
Yeah. True. That is right. Oh, that is right. Because there's no Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
So they built those homes in 16 working days.
Brand new homes that they had no idea how to build.
Ground up, never did it before.
Nobody knew how to build the ESP homes.
Just Dennis.
16 days. That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to, if we can knock it down to, think about it, if we just knock it down 15 days, we save 1 week.
Wow.
And if we can do that, right, 7 times, we've saved a month and a half worth of labor.
Wow.
Just 1 day quicker.
Well, they have to be quicker now. They know what they're doing now. It's just, it has to be
And
quicker.
we've changed some it's not engineering, but we've changed some modifications, changed some things.
It is engineering,
Yeah.
you know.
And our staircases and our entire, our biggest thing is trim. Is the interior trim is because there's these angles and connecting, like I showed on another video, and we get through that, we're gonna knock off, I know, a minimum of 1 day.
Right.
You know, and then just being fluid and knowing what's going on next. We had never set that many walls and dormers that quick before, and now everybody knows where to stand, where to put, where to put themselves and all that. So the guys are looking forward to the next wave of homes.
Yeah, the next run of
And they didn't like the metal. Guys like.
I was going to ask you, what's their biggest challenge? What do they not like?
They like, and I ask them that. I think in their head, it's more in their head than it is physically, because they're saying, oh, the metal. Well, once it's up, and it takes only a few hours to get it up and to dry.
Right. Then it's just a structure.
It's carpentry.
It's carpentry, yes,
and
after that.
I don't think they're actually really thinking about it like that. It's just like, oh, it's metal. When you put in windows, they're just putting it in, screwing it on. They're putting a door and they put it in. Now, interior trim can be a little challenging because you got exposed wiring and you got to hide them. And that's what we've been trying to go over with those guys and in Incredibox, is hiding the wiring in a real simple, systematic way. It doesn't take long.
Right. So now, when you were talking about this flashing, this is what will not happen again.
It'll prevent this from happening.
That'll prevent this, yeah.
See this concrete, it's a little rough, and then over in other parts, it's beautiful smooth.
Yeah.
I just can't afford it, but I'd love to come in here and pour about 2-3 inches of concrete.
To smooth it out.
And smooth it out. But this is from this concrete sitting in the open for about 10 years.
Man.
And water has set on it, froze, and it's caused the top layer of this concrete to buckle. And it's just about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of the concrete is just, the finishes just went, went bad. So.
Hey, one step at a time, huh?
Yeah, it would be so nice, because you can imagine, once we're in here, how are we ever going to empty this place out?
I know, exactly. It's kind of like whenever you put any kind of flooring in your house, you have to take everything out to get it laid back down. So this is the opportunity to do whatever it needs to be done.
And if we don't put our ceiling up first, how are we going to get it up? But we got to get in here and start working. We got to build Incrediboxes. So it's a challenge to make it all happen, because we can't do it all at once.
No.
We don't have the time. We don't have the money. We don't have the manpower, and all has to be kind of a system.
Yeah, exactly.
But, no, I'm looking forward to it, and we're going to put a big door down there. So we got 2 big doors we're going to get. I need to run to the Farmers Co-op right now and get our hardware for that.
Will that be like a roll-up door, or what?
2 sliding doors. They go left and right.
Let's walk that way so we can show the building back.
You can walk over here out of the water.
So they can see it from the outside over there. I have to say, that's pretty nice having all the materials ready on these, ready to go. Yeah,
that's Will. He's staging it all. Got the subfloor. That'll all be unstacked. They even got the vinyl flooring on there.
I mean, everything.
Yeah. And then Seth has already put together all the electrical and plumbing in totes. So all the switches, the plugs, the grommets, and everything they need is in totes, and they just set them up. So they should have everything they need. Here's 2 more, so we got 5 homes ready to go.
Oh my God, 3 more, Randy.
3 more.
There's 3.
Good.
Look at this. Instead of bars of gold, this is pretty much what wood is.
Oh my gosh.
Like
and we gotta, well, it was twice as much money as we used to pay, but now it's a deal.
Wow. Oh, is it? Really?
Yeah, we got it, because it went up in price. It's already went up in, more than what we paid for it just 2 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, look at it from here.
Yeah. See the wind blowing out here?
Yeah.
Inside it was so different temperature.
Yes.
And then, no, those 6x6s are going to continue a wall all the way down to the end. So the beach people will have a black wall that they'll be looking at.
Okay.
It'll be really nice, pretty black wall all the way down. For privacy, they won't be able to see the houses and all the stuff we got going on over here. And hopefully it'll help the sound, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me show the outside over here real quick before we go. This right here is like my perfect day. I don't like a hot
No,
heat.
it is gorgeous,
This is
man.
like gorgeous today.
Yep.
Man.
So we're going to wrap those two abutment walls or shear walls, if
Yeah.
you will. We're flashing around the bottoms of them. Then we'll put our soffit and fascia on. We'll get our gutters on, and that's all being in sequence while we're inside. So we got, you know, like our regular 3 guys, Billy and Tim and Anthony are working on getting all that done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the track. We're gonna build the doors, stand them up. We got the doors on there, and we're locked in and
Wow.
get it all. We're not gonna stop on the outside until it's locked in, done, perfect, over with, and we don't go back to it. It is a done building.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's so hard. We got so much to do. It's so easy to pull these guys off and say,
It
hey, we
is.
need this done, and it'll never get
know.
done. It's just like this building here.
I know, yeah.
We left it hanging,
Yep,
and we
right
didn't
there.
cut it off, and last
Yep.
night was wind and blew part of it back off. We
Oh,
got to get
did
it there
it?
and cut it
I
off. It's
know.
just because we're just pushing. You
Well,
know?
it's just one of those things. It's a necessary evil. You just gotta get it done.
Yeah, but I love the windows in it. It looks like a
I
big
do
house,
too.
doesn't it? It almost
Now,
looks
can
like
I
Noah's
ask-
Ark.
Yeah, it does look like Noah's Ark. Can I ask if it's like black? Do y'all think the white looks good or the black? So leave it in the comments. It looks good, don't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
I think the white is the windows need to say white.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, it shines like a new dollar.
ain't that
He said
something
it
else?
shines like a new dollar.
Yeah, I haven't been out and drove in to see it.
It looks great. Look at that. I think I'm good with the white windows, but I don't know. I think that looks cool.
What I want to do is trim them out.
Yeah, there you go. Now that would look really nice. It does, don't it?
You know,
Everybody's proud of it too.
I was just saying, for
Yeah.
him to say that, he's kind of proud to be here.
Yeah,
I think it means
he
a lot
is.
for people to be proud of where they work.
Well,
you know?
and two, it's only been weeks ago that the building fell. I mean, fell. We're talking devastation on the ground, had to clean up, had to move on, and very costly. Took the wind out of our sail,
Yeah.
but not for long because we just had to react. We just had to.
The
keep
next
moving.
day,
The next day.
you react.
Randy, how many? It's only been what?
Yeah.
6 weeks. 12 weeks.
What was it? First of the year, right?
Yeah, so about 12 weeks or so.
Yeah.
There was nothing. It was all nothing.
We're a month behind.
We're a month behind.
Almost 5 weeks, and that's why we've already started building our I promised I would get the 25 Incrediboxes home within 90 days of February 21st.
Yeah.
And I hope to exceed that still.
Yeah.
So we're going to be on point to get that done, and we're going to show you what we can do.
Yeah.
And we're on 100% of this to get this done. And I love our projection, what we've done, where we're going, how we're doing it, and I can't thank you all enough for believing in us, and especially you guys loving our model line. We have sold, I don't know how many right now.
I don't either.
I think 10 or 15 models just within the last week and a half.
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal for us.
I can't believe it. It's amazing.
That's just crazy. And again, you guys that are thinking about our models, we can build this year, like I said, I think we can guarantee 50, done by the end of the year, because we're finishing up our line of homes that we have promised to people previously. Those will be done, and we're hoping about 5 or 6 months, then our model line will be coming in effect. We're purchasing all the everything we can for our model line, all the LP siding, the trailers, everything's going to be brought in here, and so we can get on that price point. And so if you're wanting a home and you want it this year, try to be one of the first 50. We've sold about 15 right now, right? So get on there if you're even thinking about it. I know our prices are awesome right now. We had a guy did a study for us, and he just did a comparison. even if you include a mountain lot for
Yeah.
$20,000, we're 18 to 12 to 18% less than everybody in the country. That's in the country, including a lot to put it on.
Yeah.
So if you just buy a home, I don't know what the percentage would be. We're what, 30 to 40, 50% less than everybody in the country.
Right.
You know, so consider that. Our prices will probably go up a little bit as we go. We are getting hammered with increased prices.
Yeah.
You guys. And but with us being so much lower right now, my whole theme and my whole company, what we're doing here is trying to give you guys the best house for the best buck. All right. So even if we do go up 20, 15, 20% as we got to do, you're still getting a great deal. So I encourage you right now, if you guys want a house, we will lock in on them prices right now. Whatever I sign that contract out, we will never come back and ask for another dime.
Right.
Okay. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys are excited about our credit box.
Yes.
Our new building behind us and where we're going as a future. Comments are welcome. We love to read them, and we'll answer any questions that you have. And just you can email us at incredibletinyhomes.com, info@incredibletinyhomes.com. Subscribe and come along for the ride. See
All right.
you guys. Bye.